I'm a little young, but you don't know. It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love was in ever again. I lay with cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. You can double down. I'll still be a proud haven for your love is never love. A river through your bluff, I will be enough, enough, enough. My love was in ever again. I lay with cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. It's something you can never take, but it's not uncommon to forsake. Got a chronic urge to complicate. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. Feeling I have nothing left to hide. I'll say what you know it when it's right. Keep it simple now, living it before I die. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. My love was in ever again. I lay with cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same.
Alrighty, everyone, that is the wrong screen. Hold up. Still the wrong screen. That's better. Yo, what's going on, Hazmat? How you been, man? Been a little bit. How you been? What is new? We're pretty deep into this endless run, so it's not gonna be anything super exciting today, but I need kind of a relaxing day. But yeah, it's I think it's 90 here today, maybe 95. Yeah, it's been pretty ridiculous. I don't know what that is in Celsius if you're not from the States. But I hear there's heat waves, like, all across the globe. I know a couple people from France were saying they were dealing with it, too. Yeah, I had to run out to grab lunch and groceries with my dad. And we, go to the restaurant, it's great, come out, and it's like walking into a sauna. Pretty miserable. Hopefully you're able to stay cool and safe, though. Yeah, it's been a little ridiculous. I have not played HoloCure. Have I not updated my my Twitch thing in a while? No, I haven't actually played a lot of Bullet Heavens lately. I think the most recent one I played was the Rogue Genesis demo. Let me look at HoloCure real quick. Unfortunately, my funds for, like, getting new games has kind of gone downhill lately. A lot of my medicines got way more expensive at the beginning of the new year. And so that's, like, an extra couple $100 a month. HoloCure. It's free? Oh, alright. HoloCure. Save the fans. Very much getting Brotato vibes from it. Just from the initial thing. I will download it. I will install it afterwards. Like, #1 great. Is it really? Alright. Yeah, I see it gets overwhelmingly positive, which is always great. Like, that's really tough to do. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, I love those types of games. I wouldn't say I'm good at them, but I like them. They're fun. I don't think I quite have the vision to be able to keep a wider eye on the entire screen to dodge things and, like, find pathways where I can be safe. But I played a lot of Vampire Survivors. Brotato I played a decent amount of. Halls of Torment. Pokerogue is... I guess Endless isn't a good way to show you. Pokerogue is a roguelike Pokemon game. I'll go into classic mode after this. Hold up. Endless, you don't get a good view for it. So it is a roguelike Pokemon game. Free to play as well in your browser. You could start with any Pokemon, any basic Pokemon in the entire series pretty much, outside of like Missing No. You start with like the generation starters if you're familiar with Pokemon. And then as you catch things, you unlock them. Every Pokemon has a point value, so if we look at, like... What's one that most people would know? Well, we'll just go with, Gen 1 starters. So, like, these are normally 3 points each. As you use them more, you get little candies. And you can unlock cost reductions and other stuff with them. And so in classic mode, you have like 10 points to build your team. I just did random based off of what I have. That's actually kind of a busted team for random. Hold up. Obviously, you can modify their natures and everything. Let me just fix their natures and get them all set up. You're gonna want... Okay. Modest as well. Yeah. Water's probably fine. Every Pokemon also has 4 egg moves that are usually pretty strong that you can unlock for them. Alright, that's good. And what there's a small story, but every floor you just fight a Pokemon or trainer, stuff like that. You can get Megas if you're... I don't know how familiar you are with Pokemon. You get Megas, you can get G-Max Pokemon. There aren't any Z moves at the moment, unfortunately. And I don't know if they're going to put them in. After every floor, you get a reward. Again, I've played this a ton, so I have quite a bit unlocked. And then there are, like, again, you'll get trainer battles. And it scales up pretty quickly. You go all the way up to floor 200. If you can get there. And then as you complete things and fight trainers and find things, you will also get these little, like, vouchers that you can spend to get, like, shinies. Shinies actually do something in this game, unlike normal Pokemon games. Every day there's a different legendary Pokemon in this machine, so if you want to use your vouchers to try to get that legendary Pokemon you get. And then this is more likely to get the rare egg moves for a Pokemon. And again, egg moves are very powerful. So it's just all about trying to get through classic mode and unlocking shinies and collecting stuff. Kind of like the normal games, just in a different way. I'll probably end up trying to, like, 100% the game, which is why I have this spreadsheet. But I think it's pretty fun. It can be pretty difficult at first, as you're, like, getting used to the game and kind of figuring out what works and what doesn't, and what solutions you have to find to different problems throughout the run. So you have a rival. You have a rival every fight, or every run. Yeah, no. It's using a Palkia might be cheating, but yeah, I don't know how much Pokemon you know. One cool thing about this is that in, like, the normal Pokemon games, there's only one shiny version for each Pokemon. This game, oops, didn't mean to reroll. This game, probably, like, I'd say a majority of the Pokemon have up to 3 shiny versions. So, like, this would be basic Bagon. You enjoyed Power World? Yeah. That's something I need to play more as well. I have it, I just never really dove into it all that much. I played Valheim a little bit more. But no, Power World was a lot of fun. I need to get back into it. Does Power World have shinies? I don't know. I don't remember. And then that. But yeah, there's basically 3 different variants, which is really cool. Gives someone like me who loves to dopamine hit and collecting things even more things to collect. Yo, Han! But yeah, that's what it is, Hazmat. I'm gonna go back to Endless. There's an event right now where shiny Pokemon are 2 times more likely to appear. Much bigger. I have a special move. That's really cool. I like it when they give shinies, like, an actual use, because in the normal Pokemon games they don't do anything. They're just kind of a collection thing. What are you up to, Han? No, I was just figuring out how I would cook it. And then I realized I'd probably get sick by cooking the Delibird, and so I stopped thinking about it. Yep, no, that wasn't worth the reaction. Delibird doesn't even deserve my reaction. You find anything good yet, Han? I know you want me to get the tier 3 Lugia. Have you heard of Chronomon, Hazmat? I don't know if you're into, like, farming sims at all. Dual Wing Beat is a giant pain in my ass. Hold up. I have to reset this fight. Oil chunk. No, it just needs to go in the incinerator and never bother anybody ever again. That's aggravating. But I like farming sims. Want to dink them and farm. Well, Chronomon is like farming sim meets creature collector. This game hates you. It's alright, Han. It hates a lot of people. Yeah, let's see here. Chronomon's still in early access. And he's the dev is definitely still working on stuff. It's not a trainer battle? Yep, that's the way it goes. If you're interested, Hazmat, there you go. It's also made for the smartwatch, which I think is kind of funny. Why does this thing have dual wing beat? Hopefully that stops it from trying to use it again. I just gonna get walled by this thing. Stardew. We have Stardew Valley. I have not played Stardew Valley. This thing is actually an issue. Hold up, I gotta figure out how to get around this. Multi-hits are the bane of my Garganacle's existence. No, I say Chronomon looked like Stardew. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, kinda, just with creature collecting as well. I don't think it quite is as deep on the, like, life sim as Stardew. Like, I don't think you can romance. Maybe you can romance NPCs. But it's a bigger world. Like, there's more towns and stuff. No, you're not. Nope, nobody's coming to my house. I've only had one viewer ever come to my house. And I met them before they knew I streamed, so. Stop trying to dual wing beat me. And we have Salt Cure down. I lost the love. Oh no. Yeah. Well, it's because you can succeed in that game, maybe. Alright. We have Salt Cure. It might be enough. It's gonna take forever. Thing friggin' loves dual wing beat. Last 2 weeks, has... Yeah, what have you been playing? I'm rocking Smite Blade Flurry at the moment. I want to make either a Lightning Tendrils or a Winter Orb Elementalist build, because Golems look busted. Nope. Playing RF, but not Chieftain, you're going Jug? Okay. Is that one of Pox's builds? Nah, I couldn't Leech Seed him. I'm hoping Salt Cure just kind of chips away at him enough. You get through your Atlas alright then, Hazmat? I've gotten 2 of the Void Stones. I really don't like the Maven fight, so I haven't bothered pushing any further. Not as powerful as Chieftain, but you want to be a little more... That's fair, yeah. Especially with, like, the Mercenaries. Yeah, this is going to take forever. Yeah, dual wing beat's an issue. I'm going to try this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to stick with Smite Blade Flurry forever. But Lightning Tendrils actually have some promise this time. So who knows? Okay, there it thrashed. Okay, that's fine. I am perfectly okay with that. Is RF Chieftain or RF Jug what you're going to stick with for the whole league, do you think, Hazmat? And what are you doing for your Atlas strat? Okay, we're good. We got there, Han. No, we got it. We have all of our dots up now. You know, you usually play one... Yeah, that's what I've been doing, but they made so many good balance changes. There's a lot I want to try out. Going Ritual and Calgar. I really wanted to like Calgar, but the Lost in Transit node feels so bad. Because, like, you can't break the crates. You have to click on them individually. And I found out it's seeded. So, like, it's possible for everyone to get the same items if they open it within, like, a certain amount of time. Even in different zones. Yeah, I'm currently farming essences at the moment. And then I'm going to do Harbinger once I get a little tankier. We're going... There you go. I don't know anything about the TCG, so that means nothing to me. I played a little bit of Pokemon Pocket, and that was about it. Hold on, Carl's yelling at me. Oh, that's fine. Carl's just being picky. Anything that is good... Yeah, I know. I ran Ritual a little bit in Settlers of Calgar League. Hazmat to farm... gold. And are you talking about TCG Shop Simulator, Hazmat? Yeah, I saw it. That was when my money was getting a little low, so I didn't spend the money on it. Yeah, I always liked the idea of those games, and then I never put enough time into it to feel like it justified the cost. But, yeah, it looked like people were having a blast with it. So, but my Steam library has so much in it. Plus, I'm also trying to, like, as you said, Path of Exile right now, Pokerogue, and then I'm also trying to earn a new controller for Rivals of Aether 2. So, like, my time is pretty taken up at the moment. I don't know if you play Smash Brothers or Rivals of Aether or anything like that. Stat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have so many of them where I put like an hour into them. Like, I'll come back to them later, and then just like nothing. I did last year. I did a daily Let's Play series for like first 4 or 5 months before my health went downhill, and I had to stop. I never picked it back up again. But I've often thought about like, if somebody gifts a game to me, I'll do like at least a 3 video series on it, stuff like that. Mention your dozens of humble. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there's so many. Han, I'm not getting Epic Lugia anytime soon. I'm gonna have to grind for it. Just the way it goes. Because, like, I think I can only get it in the sea. Hold up. Wait, hold on. Unless... Nope. No, I'll get it eventually, man. Just probably not anytime soon. Maybe I'll get a tier 3 Kyogre in the seabed. I think I still need something for Pyukumuku. I think I still need, like, tier 2. Yeah. I used Pyukumuku for a while. As a dot setter. Yeah, those 3 games I mentioned, Hazmat, are kind of the 3 I'm really putting my time into at the moment. I'll do other stuff here and there, but it's mostly been like those 3 and then like watching anime and other shows and stuff. Maybe? Yeah, yep, exactly. I think I've finally kicked League of Legends out of my rotation. I haven't played in like a year and a half. Like, at all. And I'm like, alright, I think I finally kicked that bad habit. Yeah, Path of Exile is one I always rotate back to. I didn't like PoE 2. I've been getting the itch to play WoW again. Civ, Battletech, RimWorld, PoE. Yeah. RimWorld was a little too much like work for me. Like, colony sims in general, I love the idea of, and then it just gets to be too much to keep track of. Yo, what's going on, Goober? I mean, yeah, they are a company. Once they stopped being an indie company, it kind of went downhill. I think once Tencent invested in them, that's when it started going downhill. Luckily, GGG has managed to maintain their passion for the game, kind of, even with Tencent's funding. You're platinum? Nope, that was never me. Alright, this thing shouldn't have a multi-hit. You should be alright. Yeah, for like the last 5 years before I quit, I was just playing ARAMs with friends. Hazmat, if you like Civ, have you seen Rogue Hex? Oops. Fuck. Okay, that actually kind of works. Okay, we're good. Does it ring a bell? It's a newer... it's a newer game, but it's basically roguelike Civ, except it's designed to be shorter. Do they have a demo? Rogue Hex. Doesn't look like they have a demo either. It came out earlier this year. I think it's their full release, not just early. Oh, no, it is still early access. Yeah, it came out in January. I got quite a bit of time into that. It was pretty fun to do. Again, I don't know how much of a roguelike person you are, if you are at all. One Trick Zed, but you never got... Yeah, I always went top or support. ADC when I could get it, but that was never... I actually put in the time to learn Aphelios. Which, down where I was kind of a big deal. But. My friends were happy that whenever we played ARAMs together, Aphelios, like, they didn't have to reroll Aphelios because I could play it. I heard Arena's coming back. That might actually bring me back to the game. Arena was a super fun mode. Welcome back, Uber. Oops, what did I just hit? I am tired of the construction site. There's like nothing here I want. Wave clearing team. So yeah. Yep. Yeah, she's not tough. The biggest things you gotta know for her, the W reset and the 3-hit boomerang. I think those are the main things. And then just your ability to ore block. Yeah, we're doing just a relaxed stream today. We're just kind of just chilling, pumping through Endless. I'm tired of the construction site route. Unless it's giving me a Reuniclus or something in, at like 2 blue Magna zones and 10 floors. Yeah, nice! Yeah, that's always fun. I don't need anything. Got a couple pentakills. Jinx. Got one on Mundo. Christmas? A little early for that. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know if I bought skins. Moon and Solar. They're two good ones. I don't think I bought any cosmetics in PoE. I've gotten some of the stash tabs because I've been playing it on and off for 10 years. Goober, man. What the hell? They received... For the Victorious? Nice. Epic Shiny and a normal Shiny. It's the same Pokemon. I don't need it. Epic Shiny Ninjask. Don't need it. Goober. Come on, man. You're beating a dead horse. That was like 2 tier 3 shinies in 3 or 4 floors, and we didn't need either one of them. Like, we didn't even have anything we had to unlock with the candies anymore. Is that Shelmet? Or is that... I think that's... Either way, I need it. Okay. It's 10 candies. We'll do it. I mean, you can play against bots. It's not super exciting, but you can play against bots. Well, yeah. If you want to play against good bots, that's something different. You're going to have to wait for, like, the Bots of Doom event if they still do that type of stuff. Those bots just cheat. I don't know. I don't think they're smart. I think they're just broken and they cheat. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Well, we're not going to catch it, but at least we get experience. In League, there's no toxicity. In League, there's no toxicity on the internet at all. Yo, what's going on, Aragon? How you doing, man? How'd Sarah's stream turn out earlier? I ran out to grab lunch and run errands with my dad, so I wasn't able to stick around. Wow. Alright, fuck you. Yeah, yeah. There's positive space in the world, my butt. It is not. And that's why you just have to be careful and not deal with people that are being toxic and stuff like that. Stream was great? Good. Yeah, Sarah usually puts on pretty good streams. You got a good community over there, too. Even with people trying to rickroll them all the time. Jenny! What's going on? How you doing? Everyone's hopping in today. Yeah. Message him. See if you can convince him to stream on YouTube as well, Han. Just chilling good. You have the day off, or are you going in a little bit later? Waiting to go shower. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad I can be a time waster for you. We were actually just talking about League and how I used to play with Mike and the guys. You tried? No luck, hon? You have to work tonight? Okay. So not too bad. You got some time. That's too bad. I mean, it's not for everyone. And it feels missing. Fair enough. But waiting on mom's phone to show up. Oh, that's all. I wish they just tell you what time a package is going to show up. Like, if my parents get something delivered. What did you not? It never got salt cured. I was reading chat and must have missed the flinch. Yeah, like if my parents get something delivered, I have to wait upstairs away from my computer because I don't hear, I don't hear the doorbell if I'm downstairs where my setup is. That just sucks. Yeah, but it's like you have to wait 3 hours for that if they show up in that time frame. Yeah. It's just a bit of a pain. Yeah, Han's in YouTube chat. Han's not on YouTube anymore. Or, Han's not on Twitch anymore. Just a bit of a pain. Yeah, Han chills in on YouTube now. He should be showing up in the chat box on screen. I don't know how easily visible that is for people. There we go. Okay, now we got the soak here. Whenever I see Sarah next, I will. I'm sure Aragon can too. Aragon, you're a mod in Sarah's chat, right? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that thing must look like some classic football graphics looking crap. For those of you that know classic football. Or classic baseball or anything like that. Those were fun games when I was younger. A couple of handhold games like that. I think I ended up getting rid of them after they kind of broke down, but... Those were the games I played before I got my Game Boy. Stuff like that, before I had a phone. Yeah, this thing was old. Just, there you go, Aragon. You might want to work on your phrasing for that, Han, especially when it comes to evolutions. Yeah, I know you said you print your cards. Yeah, it just... TCGs have too much overhead for me to really dive into them. That's why I stopped playing like Hearthstone, why I stopped playing even Commander and Magic the Gathering. Just too much overhead. Plus, not being able to drive kind of limits how much, like how many Magic tournaments I can go to and stuff. Every now and then I'll go to like a pre-release. That game, many of them? Yeah, football and baseball were the two I had. Chat on stream, but not on Twitch? It's... Maybe Twitch is just taking a second to show it up? Yeah, it's weird. Oh, also, Jenny, I have a couple people on YouTube as well. The YouTube chat won't show up on Twitch, but Han's on YouTube. That might be it. Playing... Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I actually knew how old you were before. Hans Espeon, True Ninjas. There you go, Ericon. Yeah, Hazmat. My dad had a couple other... My dad also had, like, a Battlestar Galactica game that was kind of like that. Just like a side-scrolling shooter. I played that quite a bit before it broke. Yeah. I should be, Jenny. Unless you're not following me on YouTube. Scratch that. There you go, Jenny. Thank you. Yep, there we are. Yeah, I need to, again, I keep talking about it. I need to start doing YouTube stuff again. I just am lazy. That's what it comes down to. Also, I still need tier 3 Greninja, Han. Yeah, more YouTube. YouTube's actually been picking up some steam lately. I'm not sure Mike knew, to be honest. I haven't really talked to Mike or those guys in a while. Every now and then, Turtle will send me his usual deranged memes. But yeah, I really haven't stopped in to talk with those guys in a little while and catch up. Again, not playing League, I kind of drifted apart from them, unfortunately. Probably Swampert doesn't have variants. Yeah, I'm guessing somebody's working on them. I haven't looked at the list of what people are working on lately, but I'm guessing. What about, oh, did you turn in a, what about Metagross? Yeah, I know they do. I haven't played in a year and a half, Jenny. And I just really haven't had any desire to, if I'm being honest. I've had other games and things keeping my life busy, so unfortunately it's kind of gone by the wayside. Oh, tier 1 Metagross. Oh, yeah. The white, it looks so sick. Okay, please just be caught. You suck. You suck. I'm gonna have to get ready for the Eternatus fight at 4,000. That's not gonna be fun. That's actually going to be a little bit difficult if we don't get more experience. I also should find like a Carbos or something for it. Tier 1 Mega. Oh, I mean, Metagross's Megas in general are just sick. I mean, the fuses I usually don't really have an issue with. It's just the fact that it can pretty easily outspeed my Mienshao fusion, and that's where I really get into trouble. The fusion is way more of an issue if I'm running my Smeargle and Shedinja combo. That's when it becomes an issue. Because without the fusion, the Smeargle Shedinja can just wall Eternatus. But the fusion can sometimes throw in other moves that make it a little more difficult to do. Bolt Beam? What reference am I missing there? Back on the lake again. Hi, Wishy-Washies. Second time that's happened where I've gotten 2 different variants of the same Pokemon on one floor. I have 4 black holes. I don't need any more. I have a black hole in the Mienshao, the Lanoon, the Garganacl, and my Darkrai. Don't really need any more. Nope, I'm good. Nothing here. Alright, I got 60 floors to get ready for 4K. Stop sending me to the construction site, please. I hate the zone. There's nothing I want in here. And I guess I can catch the Cabalion, but it doesn't even have variants yet. Why? 4,000 Froakie candies is ridiculous. I need to start replenishing my Master Balls if I can. If that was Carbos, I would have taken it. Why? I mean, I have a couple of hundred Iron Jugulus candies for no reason. I mean, yes, if they make a 4th variant, you should have enough to get it, I would hope. Oops, I forgot to switch. But I don't think that's very likely. They seem to have a good setup now with like the 3 variants. I'm pretty happy with it. Electric ice. Oh, okay, Aragon. I didn't know that. Today I learned. For 100? Yeah. You'll get there. Yeah, that's Salt Cure plus Leech Seed. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm catching like shiny things or legendaries that don't have all their variants yet. Just so I have a little bit saved up. I don't know who I have the most for. Does my spreadsheet tell me? Yeah, I could sort by here if I wanted to, but yeah, I think the average to get an epic shiny variant from an egg is 120. Just as a heads up. I think it's a 1 in 12 chance to get a shiny and 10% of those will be epics. Yeah. So much experience. Yep, no, there's always more grinding to do. I'm down to like 25 egg moves. Which is kind of cool. I haven't really been focusing on them this event, but I'm down to. Yeah, that makes sense. It really would, because like, what are you going to do? Especially because ice, I gotta start getting experience. Ice in this game is really good. I guess that works. I don't get the reward, but it's fine. Too much though? It makes it incomprehensible, pretty much. I think I could put the money into, scientific notation, but big number makes brain go burr. Yep. I think I'm just gonna catch the camera up to get some experience. It's not gonna be a lot, but do I need more stuff for Nummel? Yeah, Nummel doesn't even have its variants. So it's gonna be an extra candy, but it'll be something. Yeah, this isn't even the max. I think we're only at like 5% of what the max can be. I think the max is like 9.007 something. Give Ice Rider a better electric. That'd be so ridiculous. Glastrier's already kind of busted. It doesn't need more. Off to have lunch. Thanks for stopping in, Hazmat. Good luck with the league, man. I'm curious to see and hear how your RF jug is going. See if you get anything good. Go get yourself a Mage Blood. Ghost version is on AG. Can I get an upgrade to a Master Ball or a Carbos? No? There we go. As a VGC player, he needs... Because you want... Yeah, not that you're biased. It would just be nice. Oh, okay. Anything goes. Kitchen table magic, basically. Just for Pokemon. Alright. I still need, like, tier 2 and 3 Regirock, I think. Yeah. Back to the construction site! Why? Stop sending me to the construction site, damn it. I hate this area. It also does, it, like... Dojo is the best case scenario for me, but it's not good. If the game wants to give me tier 3 Zamazenta and prove me wrong, I'll let it, but... I gotta start catching things to get ready for Return of this. I don't think he needs more. That seems quite high. Although it's a double restricted format, isn't it? It does not want to give me Carbos, does it? It really doesn't want to give me Carbos. Nope. Master Ball? Thank you. Are you running... What's your set on Scraggy? Incineroar's... It's freaking Incineroar. No. Yeah, it does not want to give me Carbos. Holy cow. Jeez. Oh, you're writing Scraggy. Okay. Not. Poison Terror type makes sense. Alright, I like it. Were you talking about that set a couple weeks ago in chat? I feel like I've seen that set before. That the one that won, like, the Thai regional tournament? Yep, okay. That's where I heard it. Oops. We still need tier 3, so I'm going to do this. Yep, no worries, Aragon. I didn't see what the level was. World should be interesting. I don't know how much I'll watch it, but I'm sure I'll keep track of it at least a little bit. Maybe I'll watch it depending on what's going on. But if there's a Rivals tournament that weekend, I'm going to watch the Rivals tournament instead. ¿Dónde está mis carbos? Nada. Oh my gosh. It just doesn't want to. Yeah, that makes sense. I think the card game is getting a little more popular, especially with how popular TCG Pocket seemed to be. But, yeah, I oops. Don't really care about it either. Why? I don't understand screaming for stuff like that, but that's just me. I'm a pretty low energy person in general. So I don't understand screaming for stuff. Yeah. You kind of saw that beforehand as well. Like, people absolutely buying out just McDonald's Happy Meals for the chance at limited edition cards. Scalpers suck. A lot. There's a Carbos. Oh, we actually didn't need them. Okay. I didn't realize we had 31 already. I'm less upset now. Yeah, they really do. I don't think so, Jenny. I'm like... Hold up. Nah, I'm a pretty... I'm quite a bit of ways if he's still around where he was before. I'm probably like a good 15, 16 hour drive, be my guess. Do I need Zangoose? Why is it all of a sudden all the way over here? Hold up. And where's my mouse? I lose my mouse so easily now. Oh, I still need tier 3. Okay, we can do this. Yeah. Yep, sorry. I mean, Han, it kind of is. Unfortunately, this world does come down to capitalism quite a bit in the long haul. Alright. 5 extra candies. Master Ball? Master Ball? It's gonna troll me and give me all. No. Nope, sorry. I'm, there we go. Probably a bit too far away. But who knows where I'll be in October. I might have a job by then. Should know if I'm going to be able to drive or not by then. Oops, we gotta do this. I didn't realize I was on 99 already. Not fused, at least. Yeah, my life might look pretty different in October. Like, by October. We'll see. Hopefully it does. Because while I don't mind what I'm doing now, it does feel a little empty, if I'm being honest. We'll see, Han. It's gotta be finding something I can do consistently. Because you guys know, like, I even have trouble streaming every day if I'm in pain or hurting or have doctor's appointments and stuff. So finding a job I can do consistently would be tough. Also, after this fight, I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my legs, go pet Frida Girl. All that good stuff. Alright, now comes the big part of this fight. That's a good sign. See what happens once it starts getting speed buffs. Yep. She's all mine. Alright, we're actually fine. Probably. You're gonna go down after this, so I'm just gonna do this. Might as well guarantee the KO. There we go. Easy Emax Eternatus. And all the experience. Ah, it's beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. Thanks for hanging out so far today. We'll be back. We're not finishing this run today, but maybe we can get 1 or 2 more Eternatuses in. We'll see. Be back soon.
We bury with no name. It's just the overmachine or echo. 名もなき茜 still tell play. 生きた証は今消えない傷が残ってる。
Alright, sorry about that, guys. That took longer than expected, and I noticed when I got back my playlist got off of what I wanted it to be. I don't know what you guys ended up listening to. Oh, alright. You just got some Metal Blossoms. That's not bad. I like Metal Blossoms. Alright, let's continue on. Grind through a bunch, we'll see how we're feeling when we get to 4,250. And go from there. Need to go? Oh, alright, Han. See it. It didn't win. It got second, but qualified. Oh, okay, that's what it was. That makes sense. I don't know why I thought it won, but... I'm surprised I remembered which one it was for. If I'm being... Like, which, oops. Shit. Oh, well. Sure, we still get experience out of it. Fine. Alright. I still want tier 3 Greninja from the lake. I'll take that, though. Make sure I don't do that. Yeah, after doing yesterday's ghost tier list, I was surprised how many just really, really good ghost types there are. I think we had like 9 or 10 S tier ghost types for Pokerogue. Absolutely crazy. Come on. There we go. There are some really cool fusions. Never mind. I can't Dragon Tail it away. So we're not going to worry about it. Alright, we still need... I think we still need tier 2 Cresselia and tier 3... 2 and 3... sorry, Keldeo, and tier 2 and 3 Tapu Fini. I think that's what we still need for Shinies on the beach. In terms of, like, the Mythicals and Legendaries. Oh, shoot. What do we got? One Kyogre egg, Regigigas, Crydon. No, nothing new. Oh, well. I could hope that one of them were going to be nice. There's a Master Ball. We did get the tier 3 Quaquaval earlier this run. That was cool. I think we still need tier 2. No, we already have tier 2. Cool. Yo, it's a Lugia. It's not tier 3, but it is a Lugia. And Tentacruel KO'd it. You bastard. If it was a shiny Lugia, I'd reset. No, okay. Yeah, we still need tier 3 Wattrel and kill a Wattrel as well. Alright, Jenny. Have a good one. It's good to see you. Give my best to everyone. But thank you for stopping by. Thanks for remembering about the YouTube channel. Yeah. See him before you go to work and before you fall asleep. Good night. Nope, nothing there. That was a pretty miserable ice cave and snowy forest. Unless I completely missed something, but... Oh yeah, Mike. It's not a big deal. I'm not sure he knew. So, yo, Depressed Gen, what's going on? How you doing? Do we still need stuff for Trico? Yeah, we'll catch it. That's you, isn't it, Gengar? If I remember right? Oh, alright, Jenny, I see how it is. Alright. Don't be too rough on him. How you been, Gengar? What's new? Been a little while. Come on. Alright, there's a rogue ball at least. No promises? Alright, fair enough. Busy as hell? Gotcha. Busy in a good way, or just kind of life? Good way, good. That's good to hear, man. Glad to hear things are going well. Anything you feel like sharing? Oops. Finish school on a what do you mean on a tournament? Finish second on a tournament. Sorry, I read finish school on tournament. What tournament? I misread it. That's my bad. Yeah, what type of tournament was it? Also, I'm hoping to find Hoopa in here. Nope. And then we can still get... I want to say we get, like, Registeel and Koraidon in here. Pheasantipity as well, but... Oh, nice! What format? Was it Standard? Commander? We were talking about MTG and Pokemon TCG a little bit earlier. Standard, very nice. What's the current expansion? I haven't kept up with it at all in quite some time. And what deck did you run? Colors are going to be helpful because I don't think I'm going to know. Fine. Oh, okay. I forgot they were doing stuff like that. Yeah, you're going to have to tell me colors because I don't think I'm going to know any of the cards. I barely know who Tifa is, but I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game. Win turn? Alright. That's pretty good. I have a friend who has the world record for speedrunning Final Fantasy VIII with a Guitar Hero controller. Do with that information what you will, but... Mono Green? Okay. So do you just ramp super heavily, or do you scam stuff out? He was really good at, like, the standard speedrun, too. I think he peaked at, like, second or third in the world. I don't know if he's been keeping up with it or not, but... Oh, Landfall? Landfall gets busted. Oh. Oh, boy. Yep. Okay. Yeah. With trample, that gets insane, so they can't jump blocker. That's so cool, though. Like, I kind of always liked Cascade or Landfall stuff. What was it? Bloodbraid Elf, probably 10 years ago, that was really taken over for a while. Yeah. And just swing. That's crazy. I mean, good for you. Like, second in a card tournament is insane. With... Oh, Evolving Wilds back? That's cool. I used Evolving Wilds in a lot of my commander decks just to thin it out. But yeah, that's a double landfall hit, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is an insane card. Like, I wasn't even using it in landfall decks. I was just using it to thin down my commander deck. And it was insane. I can only imagine what it'd do on a card like Tifa. So, man, congrats. Like, second is huge. How big was the tournament? Doesn't really matter, but still curious. I'm gonna check for, like, oh. You lost your black hole at some point? Alright. Yo, Sedentary, how you doing, man? Good to see you again. What are you up to? There's a little one, but yeah, I mean, still. It doesn't sound like it was a no-name, like an absolutely no-name tournament. It sounds like you definitely know what you're doing, and I'm guessing, therefore, other people did as well. And morning is... Unless you're just saying morning. Doing well, man. I'm grinding through the event, and then after I'm done with this, I think I'm going to play either Path of Exile or, keep playing, or keep learning how to use my new, Rivals controller. Bloons is something I played a little bit of. I want to say I played 4 or 5. I should look into getting it again. There's just so many games already on my Steam. Are you doing the PvP or PvE part of it? Was that not shiny? Did I just completely catch that without it being shiny? I might have. I'm not paying super close attention right now. Goalie. Love it. I like it, but it's slow unless you're doing the really... That's fair enough. And PvE? Okay. Yeah, I always love the idea of trying to 100% games and doing all the challenges, which is one reason I have this, speaking of. No, Cacnea is done. I don't need that. Return to Monkey, yes. You should have been playing it yesterday for Monkey Monday. Monkey. That we have everything for that as well. You were okay. There you go. Yeah, you gotta celebrate Monkey Monday. That's why Smash Brothers players play Donkey Kong on Mondays. Donkey Kong. Yeah. The hell did you hit me with? Thing must have insomnia. Okay. I'm gonna screw on with then. Don't know if your Twitch is breaking up or stream is lagging. Anyone else having issues? I'll look. There's one thing that might be an issue, but I'll have to look into it afterwards. No issue there, Gengar? Okay. Again, it's saying my keyframe interval is a little too high, so I'll look into that after stream. But hopefully it's nothing major. Sorry, sorry, it's giving you issues though, Sedentary. I want to blame Twitch, but also the not perfectionist, but the person pleaser in me wants to make sure it's nothing on my end as well. So, yes, we have a shiny for everything. We actually have all 3 shinies for Ghastly, I think. Yeah, we have Ghastly completely done. We have caught every shiny for it. We have perfect IVs on it, every nature, and all of the egg moves, as well as its passive and cost reductions unlocked. But yes, we have a shiny for every Pokemon in the game. Yep, there you go. Yeah, we have all 3 versions of it, actually. Have you seen the 3 versions of Shiny Gengar? I want to find Master Balls. Tundra Blue? Yeah, hold up. I go check it out real quick. Actually... I just pulled up here without having to leave the game. Well, there's multiple shiny variants. Yeah, in Pokerogue there's different ones, so here you go. Yeah, yep. It's pretty cool that there's multiple variants for a lot of mons. Fine, I think we did the poison type tier list, ended up putting Ghastly in S tier, and like the next day I got a tier 3 Ghastly. I'm like, alright, that works. So now if I want a tier 3 Pokemon, I just know I need to put them in S tier. Galarian, which one? Slowking? Oh wait, hold on. Do we need this? Bag on. We did! Alright, that's actually huge to find. Although, it's gonna take me a little bit to get through this. Let's do this. I don't think we had it in S tier for Pokerogue. Are you talking about, Galarian Wheezing? This guy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's really good. He might have been an A tier for us. Alright, we're starting to get into issues. We're having things outspeed our Manchow, and that's a problem. You're Poison type fan? Yeah. Poison types are actually really strong. They don't put out like a ton of offensive pressure, but the fact that they can hit fairies is big. You know me, I'm a bird type fan. Jeez. We might not be able to catch this thing. It's gonna be close. Okay, they both lived. Alright, we'll catch it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it is. That's the big thing for it. If you get something with poison, you're what? Psychic and ground, your only two weaknesses. There's a reason it's a pretty good Terra type. The Scraggy set Aragon was talking about earlier, like, used Poison Terra Scraggy. Yeah, we definitely need to get more experience on this guy. We can't be out-leveled. It's endless mode sedentary, which isn't quite endless, but it's getting there. Right. This is actually a problem. Might not be a huge problem now. We'll see. Yeah, but in endless mode, the levels actually go, like, the floor numbers actually go up to 5,850. The normal mode goes up to, floor 200. Yeah, it goes crazy. The damage scaling's ridiculous in this. But it's also the best way to find shiny Pokemon and some legendaries and stuff like that. Yeah, even though my level is ridiculous, like, I will still get one shot without, like, Sturdy and some cheese. Which is also why I'm running away from most things. I fight the things I want to catch and I run away then from pretty much everything else. Because when you get up to this floor, this high, it gets a little ridiculous. Fly Baka. Yo! That's something. It's not a shiny, but it's 2 candies. Oops. There we are. New nature as well. That's cool. I think 16 candies gives us enough to buy another egg. Oh, we're at time for another Paradox battle. Okay. Okay. There you are. So that's why I have to do, like, Salt Cure, Leech Seed, and, Curse. All those do, like, a set percentage of the opponent's health, rather than just, like, a more numerical value. So it scales a lot better. Because the opponents have damage reduction and stuff like that against normal attacks. Salt Cure does damage over time. So it's basically an attack, but then puts like a degen on them. The degen does more to them if they're water or steel type. That's why we start with our one Pokemon that uses Soak, because it changes their typing to water. So the degen does more damage over time to them. So this guy just had outputs on Leech Seed, which does damage over time as well, and then Salt Cure, which does damage over time, and then Curse, which hurts himself, but does more damage over time. So I try to get those 3 effects down, and then I use this guy to just try to stall out the rest of the fight. While those things go to work. It's one of the more common ways to deal with, like, later floors paradox mons, which happen every 50 floors. Yeah, there can be a lot to Endless once you get it unlocked. Different ways to deal with it and stuff like that. Goduka! Yeah, the main two ways to deal with boss Pokemon like that are damage over time setters, also called dot setters, like what I have, or a Metal Burst strategy. You basically have a Pokemon with Sturdy, which means it can't be KO'd by a single hit if it starts at full health. And then it used Metal Burst, which basically takes all the damage done to it in a turn, doubles it, and does it back to the attacker. Yeah, no, there's a shiny event right now, Gengar. I've been running away from a lot of the shinies. We actually need this one. And you're just slower. Oh, you had Aqua Jet. Okay. Yeah, you'll see us run away from quite a few shinies, Gengar. Yeah, the Metal Bird strategy works because it deals like a set amount of damage back to the attacker. The more damage they do to you, the more damage they take in return. So those are kind of the two main strategies for endgame endless runs. Lots of different optimizations and ways you can go about enforcing those two strategies. But that's the basic building blocks. Double Nihilego? Alright. And now we're just kind of looking for Master Balls. They're a guaranteed catch. And you can use them to catch boss Pokemon without having to whittle them down to their final health bar. Which is very helpful. Nihilego? Yeah, Nihilego is one of the best Rock-type Pokemon. It's fast, it hits hard, it's got good typing, and in Pokerogue it has ground immunity. Yep. So I'm going to try not to use a Master Ball on this guy. Just because he's not a boss, so I don't have to. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, as I said, Gengar, I have the basic shiny for every Pokemon in the game, so it's now just getting the different variants. Gotta collect them all. Gotta get those dopamine hits of filling in the checkboxes. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to 4250 today. At least on stream. I just rolled over it. I need to slow down a little bit. I'll just take that. Gotta catch them all. Exactly. I tried it a little bit, Gengar. I think I tried the demo for just a bit. I'll probably go back and try it again. I wasn't quite enjoying it as much as I enjoyed the original Wizard of Legend. Because you know I loved the first one. I played that so much. Yeah, I played the first one so much. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Ethermancer when it comes out all the way. I really, really enjoyed the demo. So I can't wait for Ethermancer. It's by the same people that made Monster Sanctuary. Beach? Yeah. Keldeo and Tapu Fini are kind of what we're looking for here. Well, there's a Keldeo. Now will it give us Tapu Fini right after this as well? That'd be amazing. Come on, Rogue Ball. Become a Master Ball. Please? Well, it's a Master Ball tier now. There it is. Nope, okay. Hey, we got a shiny Keldeo. That's 10 candies. That'll let us get another egg. Whenever I decide to get a bunch of them to hatch. Alright, in the sea we can get Lugia. Which is kind of neat. Oh, well. Guess Dragon Tail's hitting the tentacle now. Oh well. No. No Lugia. Yeah, once you get far enough in Endless, you just run away from most things. It's just way more efficient than trying to KO everything. Yeah, have you tried out Aethermancer yet, Gengar? Nope, okay. And have you looked at Monster Train 2 at all? I played a bit of that and really enjoyed it, and then I got distracted with other stuff. But it's probably something I'll go back and play quite a bit. Man. There we go. Now we just have to get that to actually... become a Master Ball. Maybe? Game's gonna troll me. Holy cow, is the game gonna troll me? There we go. Run away from the Delibirds. You just played 11 hours of Monster Train 2? It's a really fun game. I'm really trash at it, but it's fun. Oh, of Wizard Legend 2, gotcha. Yeah, it just didn't quite have the same feel as Wizard Legend 1. So I figure I'll wait for them to, like, refine it a little bit, and then maybe I'll get it when it comes out. Because, again, I put so much time into the first one. Got to be pretty good at it. One of the few games I actually think I was pretty good at. I remember the first time I saw Wizard Legend 1, I was at my friend's house. And he showed it to me, and I'm like, I mean, it looks fine, but I'm probably not going to get it. And then another time, I was just, like, looking at it randomly, like, hold up. Actually, this game's kind of sick. That's how I started streaming, kind of, like, more seriously. I played Wizard Legend 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. every night for like a month straight. That's how I got to affiliate. I went from being absolute garbage to only semi-garbage. Yeah, I forgot you were around way back then, Gengar. You've been around for a while, man. Actually, if I look, hold up. Oh, this is a different account. Right. I was gonna say, usually I can check, see when people started following. I forgot you made a new account. Didn't just change your name. Alright, we're gonna do another 100 floors today, and then we'll wrap it up. I think that'll be a good amount. Back on the beach, I'll take it. Again, Tapu Fini and Keldeo. Nope. Okay. Just you dropped an S. So I gotta say, I kind of like being on the beach and going to the sea. There's actually quite a bit I want in both those places. I'm not seeing any of them, but they're there. Change the low before getting... Oh, got it. Alright, Shiny Tentacool. Which we definitely need for... Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. That's the best that could have happened to us. The fact that it hit its teammate, but the teammate endured it, so then we could KO it. I mean, probably, yeah. If you were here during the Wizard Legend stuff, you were probably in the first, like, 50 at the highest. Oops. I didn't need to use a Master Ball, but alright. Well, I'm just trying to get... There it is. That's a funny looking fusion. I like that color palette, though. Okay. Nope. And we're back to the cave. Cave's not too bad. There's just not really much that's exciting in here. I think the legendary in here is like Uxie. I think you can also get a Terapagos. But that's even more rare than Uxie. Perfect. Just saving up for whenever they add more variants. Come on. Another Master Ball, please. Thank you. Nothing here. Oh, okay. Oh, the Dragouge? Yeah. I actually have to farm for it a little bit because I'm still missing one of its egg moves. I actually have all of its shiny variants. Yeah, I have all of its shiny variants, all nature's perfect IVs. I'm just missing its rare egg move. So I'm gonna have to farm it out a little bit. But it's got some good egg moves, so it shouldn't be that tough. Had to remember the name of it. Yep. No, I mean, I farmed this game so much, man. I got more to go. Alright, I gotta look around to see if anything has golden eggs. Cool. Yeah, I farmed this game quite a bit. It's really easy to farm if you're watching like shows or anime or working on some other stuff as well. Ah, I wanted to go back to the sea, not the stupid construction site. There's nothing interesting here I want. There's only a couple ends. Like, even the Cobal... Like, I'll catch the Cobalion, but... I'm not, like, super stoked about it. I don't know why sometimes, like, these load really quickly and other times they just don't. Oops. Okay. Sure. Alright, please send me the power plant, not the the dojo, not the power plant. Fuck. I guess I could get, like, Zekrom in here. Maybe Raycal, Zapdos. There's a couple of cool ones in here. It's just kind of meh in general. Factory's a big pile of blah. We did get tier 3 Genesect during this event, though. That was kind of neat. Yeah, Factory does not have a lot of Pokemon variants in it. That kind of sucks. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, once we got in the construction site, there wasn't too much exciting that was going to happen. Sure. Unfortunately, Quaquaval is kind of our sacrifice, so we can pivot into Garganacl. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to make sure we keep getting as many levels as possible on the Manchal. I'll probably get more levels on it off stream. Just catching absolutely everything doesn't make a whole lot of sense on stream. It's even more boring than normal endless runs. We're not too far behind, so it shouldn't be that bad. And we are max speed invest. So Mac Block and Dark Void should go off quite a bit. Yep, there it is. I was wondering if I should get some before the Eternatus fight at 4250. Because we're probably a couple thousand levels behind. I'll catch the Meloetta. We still need the tier 3 for it. If I can find a way to replace the Master Ball, that would be great. I accidentally double hit the lock. Sure. The kind of one downside to Dragon Tail is it's kind of tough to get to work on fairy types. I have to switch into Darkrai and then soak them, then switch back in. So I'm probably not going to use it much in here. Yeah, okay. Luckily, there wasn't anything I super wanted anyway. That's 20? That's only 10. Okay. Still missing the tier 2 for Lapras. There we go. Alright, real quick, I'm just gonna go through Citrus Berry, we'll put on you. Lumberry, everyone's good. Okay. We really don't want our Garganacl to not have berries and stuff. Regina! Alright. We have found ourselves a Regina. Love the music for it. I don't know how well you guys are able to hear it. Like to get a Master Ball back. Not a multi-lens. Master Ball. There we go. Alright, so there's some cool stuff you can get out here. I think Zacian and Galarian Articuno are kind of the two main ones you can get out here. Or not. Forest, I think, is mostly like Calyrex. Might be a couple other smaller ones. Yeah, not finding much. I think Hoot Hoot only has one variant at the moment. Oh no, it's got more. We're missing the tier 3 though, so let's go ahead and catch this one. I'm just gonna do this. Ah, there was a Master Ball there. Pretty sure we'll still be able to get one. Yeah. Yo! Tier 3 Ariados. We didn't have Spinarak before. Yeah. I think that finishes Spinarak as well. Alright, let's go. That's big. Alright, another tier 3. I'm glad we got one new one on stream. That would have kind of sucked if we didn't. But no, I'm really happy about that. That's sick. Alright, I'm happy. Today's stream was a success. Just for that reason. Now, if the game wants to give me, like, a shiny Hoopa, I'll let it while we're in the temple. Or a shiny Regigigas. No? Okay. Probably asking for a bit much, right after getting a tier 3. I think we still need tier 3 Maractus and tier 2 Earthworm as well. I'm not gonna bother with the Pheromosa. Again, I can't Dragon... Oh, frick, I Construction Site. I'm not gonna... Like, I can't Dragon Tail things away when they're on boss floors. Also, I know I need a little bit of speed. Speed and levels before we fight Eternatus. Unfortunately, an XP doesn't quite make it there yet. But... Sweet. Okay. Yeah. Coughing doesn't have variants. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we don't get to catch it, but at least we get 2 Pokemon worth of experience. And a reward. Oops. Okay. And we're back to the power plant. Dojo when? I might try to get an X speed here. Just to try to make sure this goes somewhat okay. Yeah. We're actually not as far behind it in levels as I thought we were going to be. So that's a good sign. Primal Kyogre. I mean, for the Pokemon we actually care about. The Garganacl doesn't need to have levels to do its job. Ah, that sucks. Try again. Okay. Finally, curse. Perfect. All right, let's hope the X speed makes a difference. That's a good start. We'll see what happens once it starts getting speed boosts, though. Yep, that's what I was worried about. Was it enough? Alright, Reviver Seed did the job, though. Alright, that was pretty good. We got a new Tier 3. The Ariados. I don't... we got one new Tier 2 as well, I think. Maybe 2, but I know we got the Tier 2 Bagon, which we were missing. We actually had the Epic Shiny, but not the Rare Shiny for it. Okay, so I just haven't... I haven't evolved it to the Slowbro. We'll catch it. We had a Tier 3 Slowpoke, we just hadn't evolved it to a Slowbro before. But hey, still new, pretty much. Also, I want to check. Golden Egg. No, okay. That. I just want to go to the end of the lake to see if we get anything good. But again, this is one biome that has quite a bit we could use. Nope. I actually didn't know lake could go to swamp. Today I learned. Nope, okay. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up there. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back either Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. There's a small chance I'm back tomorrow, but I kind of doubt it. Thanks for hanging out today, and hopefully I will see everyone then. Have a good one. Take care.